Hi everyone and welcome, it's Lauren here from Acting Classes in Perth, and this is The Daily Show, the show where I'm here to answer all your acting related questions at 7 p.m. every single day here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and now Twitter simultaneously, plus an audio only version now available on iTunes. You can check that out by searching the iTunes podcast directory for Acting Classes in Perth. Now, before we roll today's intro, I would love to invite you to join me at one of my free 3-hour acting classes for beginners. We have classes for all ages and all experience levels, so don't think that you've missed the boat. Be sure to head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free or follow the link in the description of this video to see when and where my next free class for beginners is being held. They are so much fun and super relaxed, and you are going to have a whole lot of laughs, regardless of whether you are coming because you want to pursue acting, or maybe you want to come because you are hoping to improve your confidence or your public speaking skills or improve your relationships. It doesn't matter. The skills that you are going to learn from acting, and more specifically character development, are going to help you in so many areas of your life. So we very much look forward to seeing you there for what is a very relaxed and non-judgmental space. We like to ensure that you learn in a fun, creative environment. But right now, I want to jump into today's episode, so let's roll the intro. Before we get into today's question, if you are watching us right now, please give us a huge thumbs up. I would love to know that you're out there, and leave a comment or simply ask a question. You know what? If you don't know what to say, just say hello. I would love to know that you are with us right now. Plus, stay tuned, because towards the end of this episode, I have another student shout out for a student out there who has achieved so much since starting with me here at Acting Classes in Perth. But first of all, here's today's question.
I just wanted to know, who is more important, the director or the producer?
Tyrell or T-Man, thank you so much for sending in your question, man. A pleasure to have you on the show tonight. Look, they are two very different roles, and so there's no, real more important role than the other, I guess. There's kind of like my politically correct answer, but let me explain the difference of a director and a producer for those of you out there, and then I'll kind of give you my final thoughts in a sec, and who I think is the most important, right? So firstly, a director, they're in charge for most of the kind of creative choices of the film. They have the one who has the vision or the idea, right? Who follows through in telling a story. Then you have the producer, and they're involved more on the business side, the financing, and ensuring that the production, including the director, run to schedule and also to budget. Now, if I had to choose one, if I had to say, is a director or a producer more important? Well, I guess I'd have to say producer. Why? Because the buck often stops with the person who is in charge of the financing. Wherever the money comes from, whoever manages, whoever holds, whoever brings the money in tends to be the person who's in charge and who has most of the final say along the way. And that's why a lot of directors end up investing in and producing their features as well, because it gives them greater control. And I think control is the word that we would use to define that. Most of the time, it's a very great and a very pleasant working relationship, but there is definitely a hierarchy, and the producer is definitely on top. Well, there's my thoughts, Tyrell. It's a pleasure, man. Thank you so much. Right now, let's jump into another student shout out. Today's student shout out goes to Rafe Douthwaite. Rafe, congratulations, mate. You have not been here with us for a while now because you are living over in Toronto, Canada. And based off our last correspondence, man, when you said you've been involved in a number of productions over there, even just in very, very small roles, it doesn't matter, man. I'm so incredibly proud of you for all that you've achieved, for actually finding a way of being over there, of pursuing your goals and your desires. So, mate, congratulations. It is what has landed you this spot on tonight's student shout out. And I'm very, very excited, Rafe, to see what happens for you in the future. And please stay connected with me and keep me updated, man. Congratulations and well done. If you liked today's question, show your support by clicking the share button and help out your fellow actor right now. And if you're watching us on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to like and follow our page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, simply click subscribe and then be sure to hit the notifications bell next to it. And finally, if you are listening to us on iTunes, simply click subscribe plus. Don't forget to join me at my next free 3-hour acting class for beginners, where we have so much fun, so many laughs, and it is so creative, and it is a fun space for you to explore acting and learn how acting can enhance and benefit your everyday life. You can find out where my next class is being held by visiting actingclassesinperth.com/free, or check out the link in the description of this video. I very much look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am very much awaiting you again tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another awesome question answered by me. But until then, stay safe and, like always, happy acting.